Do you like being able to stun all three types of champions and Grandmaster activities? Do you want to generate a plethora of potent orbs for your teammates?
There's no way you get to me in 10 seconds.
Do you want to be able to heal your teammates from miles away?
Oh my goodness.
Do you want to set the world on fire and burn everything to the ground? And do you want to do all of this in Grandmaster activities? I'm Deacon Do, and I call this my Angel of Mercy build. Angel of Mercy because I send the enemy back to the depths of hell while providing support and heals for my teammates. For this build, I have two different weapon loadouts. The first, I run the seasonal Strand submachine gun in the kinetic slot with Polaris Lance in the energy, but I can go ahead and switch over to Outbreak Perfected in the kinetic slot with Yeartide Apex in the energy, and in both cases I do run Outrageous Fortune in the heavy. For my abilities, I am running Song of Flame so that when I do pop my super, I can generate more orbs for my teammates. For my class ability, I am running Phoenix Dive. It is nice to be able to dive out of nowhere and be able to heal yourself and your teammates while summoning your solar buddy. For the melee, I am using Incinerator Snap. It's just my favorite of the melees that we have. And of course, for our grenade, we are running Healing Grenade. For our aspects, we are going to run Hellion and Touch of Flame. Hellion allows us to summon our solar buddy, which also allows us to deal with unstoppable champions, and Touch of Flame makes our healing grenades even more powerful with twice the restoration effect. For our fragments, we are running Ember of Ashes, Ember of Empyrean, Ember of Singeing, and Ember of Solace. However, Ember of Char and Ember of Eruption are also solid choices in this build. And let's go over the mods I run when I run this with my friends. I have in the helmet 2 copies of Power Preservation so that my orbs that I generate are more powerful for my friends and generate their supers quicker, and I run 1 copy of a Harmonic Siphon. On my Hellion Exotic Gauntlets, I do run 2 copies of Firepower and a copy of Heavy Handed so that when I am running Song of Flame, my orbs are more plentiful and more potent. The chest mods are really going to be activity dependent, so you can change those up as you want. On my boots, I am running 2 copies of Absolution and 1 copy of Orbs of Restoration, so that orbs that my teammates generate help me get my abilities back quicker. On my class item, I am running 1 copy of Reaper, 1 copy of Powerful Attraction, and 1 copy of Utility Kickstart. Be on the lookout for the solo version of this build coming out soon, along with a full-length YouTube video.